And welcome back to the back nine of the final round of the Swiss Disc Golf Championships. We are here to learn who is going to win the tournament, not necessarily be the Swiss champion, but the champion of our hearts and minds.
Well, you don't know that yet. Emil's on a hot streak and I think only
played a -9.
3 off the lead now. I'm Kai Lohse. The voice you heard before me was Conor O'Brien, is that correct?
That is correct, thank you so much.
And yeah, you can see beautiful day, beautiful light, although this drone flight wasn't filmed on the same day we are covering, but...
No, the round we're covering looks like it's constantly the sun is going down over the course of hours.
This is what usually happens. And as you can see, I'm in the lead by 1, although everyone still has a chance on the lead card. And yeah, I think Emil and Yannis, if they birdie out, probably only Emil if he birdies out. But
you're right to point out that he played a perfect front nine. That's insane. Him and Mike Liu.
He played 13 holes, so he's -9 through 13. Still really impressive. And yeah, we can see the scores are all around a bit better. People are figuring out the course.
I'm terribly embarrassed that I got that wrong with the that he played 13 holes. Please go on.
Hole 10, one of the harder holes on the course. You have this OB ditch you need to clear, get right around this pine tree to the left, and then cut off a lot of distance if you want to get the birdie, because otherwise the gap gets really, really tight. And yeah, cool hole, a lot of elements, a lot of ways to attack. Really dealer's choice and play to your strength. But don't mess up because bogey is lurking.
There are a lot of, we've mentioned several times that the elevation changes here make it look like a really fun course, but I think this is one of the holes where I'd most like to see what I could do.
I would love to see what you do here.
I don't like what you're implying, but...
And Jakob, really nice side on. That's a lot of distance. Really sneaky power. Oh yeah, he shows it. And I need to just...
You're going left of the tree, correct?
Yeah, left of the tree with the backhand flex. And I thought I threw this really well, but it's pretty much the same shot as yesterday, just does not flex out in time. And
what disc is it?
It's a Weißs. It's a understable 11 speed from Casterplast. Really, really nice glidey disc. Doesn't need that much speed to get up to a lot of distance. You can also roll it.
And it seems like Flo's heading straight down the middle.
He's also going with his flex shot, and I think, yeah, he's taking the same line I take.
Oh, okay. Did you see many people just shoot through the middle there?
Beautiful. Yeah, I think the middle play is not as popular because going straight, the moment you get on fade, you really run down this hill. So it's better to shape it from left to right, or easier, I should say. And Chris with another huge sidearm.
Yeah, absolutely punishes that down there.
Yeah, if you have that, that's the shot to go for.
Flo's shot looked dangerous. It looks like it could have cut rolled down to the left down the hill.
Oh, I think Flo's shot was very close to ideal. But yeah, if you have too much angle, you can definitely get going. And I hit the line this time, but...
And also all that stuff.
Yeah, all a bit too low. Yeah, I have to agree with myself.
Still getting emotional support from Leonard. He's back.
Yeah, you know how frail I am. I really need people to...
The first word I use to describe you when people ask. He's just so brittle.
And Jakob with a really nice gap hit there. And wow, Chris is really close to the basket for the sidearm. Still not an easy task though. Small gaps. Goes with the Anheuser.
And both shots on this hole seem really challenging, as we see there.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Chris, even with that monster drive, so I didn't navigate everything. Gets checked.
Yeah, and Flo is in ideal position here.
I did not want to imply that his shot was bad. It just looked...
Yeah, I mean, with gaps that little... Oh, and Flo backdoor, pro gap.
Nice. Still seemed like very positive vibes here. You're going to have to add some toxicity.
I'm about to.
Nice. This is for birdie.
Well, this is just a layup. Oh, well. And yeah, Conor, Jakob being a professional musician, do you think you can take, you are a musician as well, do you think there's something you can take from playing music that helps you in disc golf? And no is an okay answer.
Nope.
Really?
No, I'm sure. No, I mean, like, I'm nice,
Great.
I imagine the overlap there is just discipline and just like really working at fundamentals. Both things that I don't do in music and in disc golf. So, but being a professional, like a part of an orchestra or professional player, I imagine. Nice birdie from Flo. Yeah. I imagine he's used to just drilling things until they're better and just working on them and really putting in the hours to see that gradual but improvement. And yeah, I'm not interested in that.
It makes so much. You could have been there, right here, right there, but you didn't want to.
Yeah, exactly. I have all the talent.
Hole 11, 89 meters, par 3. In my opinion, a really cool hole, but a really tough one. You need to get under these branches, not too low and not too short and not too center, because there's this tree trunk in the middle here.
Yeah, you smacked that one last time.
And if you go too much to the right, you can also find OB long. So the best shot is, I think, just over it or fading in front of it and kind of filtering down with the hillside.
It's fun how they use the tree trunks to be like a feature of this hole.
Yeah. I think the opinions were split on them. Some might say it's too hard. Ooh. Where did the disc go?
I don't know, but from his little twirl, didn't seem psyched about it.
Huh. But I didn't hear a tree, so I think it...
But while we were discussing music, we didn't...
Wow. Oh, this is... I don't care what happens. This is the perfect shot.
Yeah. While we were discussing music, we downplayed that Jakob has caught up and tied you for the lead.
He did. Yeah, he's on a really hot streak right now.
Flo looks like he'll be getting to 19 under after that really great shot.
And I thought this was so perfect, but I just barely clipped the trees.
Yeah.
And I kicked to not the easiest position. Just 2 times in a row, 20 centimeters too high, man.
It's so nice that you have this platform where you can complain about your shots.
Yeah. It's also funny, I still complain while commenting, but I also complain. They also kept a lot of parts in it where I was complaining in the moment. So I'm fun to play with, guys.
Oh yeah, so much fun. But Flo with an amazing shot, and I think three scrambles of varying difficulty. This looks like a little bit of a tough one. Unless he puts it in.
Ooh, nice shot. Yeah, I mean it's just hard. The distance control is really hard, but at least he wasn't in the trees.
You seem to be putting a bit of an angle on this one.
Yeah, and I'm super happy with that shot. This is not a comfortable shot for me, like the short sidearm touchy shot. And yeah.
I'm interested that Chris is doing a sidearm from this distance. Is he trying to put it in?
No. Well, maybe. Maybe he was actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris really likes these short range sidearms. I don't get it, but it's his thing.
You're into what you're into, man. I respect you as a person and a player.
And I find myself with another tricky 6-meter putt on this hole.
I think that's when I'm most nervous, especially for you while commentating with you for the short ones where I'm like, this would be really frustrating.
Yeah. Sometimes you can let these get into your head. You just need to follow your instincts. But this is easier said than done. As the birdie is.
Then Flo is just one behind you and Jakob, assuming that Jakob puts this in.
Yeah, but jokes aside, it's always cool when there's so many people in contention. I mean, in the moment, you might not want it to be this way sometimes, but ultimately, I think this is the best feeling wins, you know?
Yeah. There's also something I'd say due to the just kind of where the competition level of the tournaments that Dreamfly often covers. It's not something we always see. There's normally like one dominant player, and seeing 3 players play at a really high level here, 4 players, like Chris is like 3
Chris is
back.
not out of it at all.
Yeah, Chris is, and we see people from the chase cards also playing incredible rounds right now. It's exciting to see that this is anybody's game.
Yeah, and hole 12, luckily a long hole, par 5, 252 meters, so you had time to talk. Really blast one out there and then make a decision, either go for a really easy birdie or even an eagle, or lay up and then execute this touchy approach down the hill. And better not leave yourself a long putt, because this is a tough green. You can see my boy Jules in the foreground.
Both work.
Oh, perfect. Wow.
Oh, blasts this one out there. And you were saying that the further left you land, the easier the angle is for the next one.
Absolutely ideal.
Nice.
I think the best drive I've seen on the hole so far.
Awesome. Flo, like, even though he's one stroke back of you guys, is also on somewhat of a heater right now. He's thrown some fantastic shots the last holes.
Yeah. And Jakob a little less distance, but also a really nice drive out to the left. Really great position as well.
Mm.
And I just keep it a little bit inside, but that's also really nice, as it's very far, almost as far to the left as you can be.
Okay. Yeah, I was worried about the OB.
Yeah, but if you push it, it's perfect. Yeah, this tee shot is, as you can see, it's fairly routine for us. It's a little bit of a gap, and there's some things to think about, but really for us, this should always be in play.
All right, you guys all in a pretty similar place. And then this guy.
Shout out Werner from Disc Golf Munich.
This is Werner?
Yes.
It looks like an 8-year-old. Oh my god. Oh my god, Werner.
Werner's young at heart.
He is, he truly is.
Have you ever seen Werner's disc golf robot?
No.
He built a thing. He's somewhat of a... Ooh. Oh no. Oh, that's super unfortunate there. Was a bit short, but finding OB there's tough.
Let's see how the shot goes, and then I need to hear about that robot. Okay, cutting the corner really well, right?
Yeah, that's a amazing shot.
A
great
long
correction.
Look at an eagle?
Yeah.
Like a chance to throw it in?
Yeah, great correction from last round. Okay. Yeah, Werner built a robot. It's kind of like 4 wheels and a disc golf basket on top of it. It can drive up to slopes like this. So he can just remote control it and play disc golf wherever he wants to.
Okay, but we don't see the result of your shot. Do you remember where it is?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like 25 meters short.
Okay.
That was about as good as I can throw this with my sidearm power.
That is a really fun fact about Vanna. Another fun fact about Vanna. Every single time I've ever played disc golf around him, he has kicked my ass.
He's good. And this is the closest I have seen. I think it's 11 meters.
Okay, so just outside a circle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and he says it himself. He was far enough with the first shot. You really need a monster first shot if you want to get to.
So why is Jakob's shot went out of bounds, correct?
Yeah.
Did he take relief?
Yeah, you can take it away in line of play, and this is what he did.
And just to get the best angle at it?
Yeah, and a really, really important up and down here.
Okay, so he's now pretty much parked for par?
Yeah, not parked, but
Oof.
Yeah, and...
Dreaming of the eagle?
No, this was actually a really careless mistake. I was too lazy to go back to my cart and take my bag, And I was afraid of putting into the headwind with my putter, but I was just like, come on, it's so short. I wanted to pitch it short of the hillside, so I was really, really, really upset with myself here.
Okay.
And Leonard even told me, hey man, do you need anything else? And I was like, nope.
Oh man, that's frustrating. This is for eagle. Oh no!
Who was that high voice?
Yeah, that was me. When we make our soundboard, that's part of the soundboard. But
it's going right in. Guys, what do you think about Conor wants to make a soundboard? What do you guys think?
So I can get even lazier with our commentary.
Oh, it's a bit further than it looked from the other camera
Headwind?
angle. Yeah. I felt like this was one of the worst shots I've thrown in a situation like this at all, because it was so avoidable.
Yeah, that's costly.
Yeah, then again, I should have made the putt, so I don't know.
Well, hey man, cheers.
Cheers. And cheers to the par save.
Yep.
Great one, very important one.
It's interesting how pars can feel incredibly different emotionally,
yeah.
right?
Oh my god, that's so true.
One person's walking around, walking away, pretty furious.
I'm not gonna tell you who it was. Might have been Jakob.
Might have been Jakob, who knows? Choose your disc. Pretty sure it's still minus 10% with code SWISS10, valid until 06/09/2026.
Thanks, Conor. Hole 13, 73 meters. Basket is blind. You need to play a hyzer and pretty much just trust your distance on an approach disc, I would say. A hole we all want to be within 6 meters of the basket.
Okay.
Oh,
It
that's...
sounds like in the background you're discussing how mad you are at yourself.
Yeah.
Sounds like Leonard was trying to coach you through this.
Sounds about right. Yeah, he did what he could. And Flo does what he should. Little bit of a rollout shouldn't be a problem. And how about that?
Damn. This is the stretch where I think we had 3 back-to-back star frames last round.
Yeah, I think whoever wants to win will need at least, in my mind, will need at least 4 to 5 birdies here.
Okay. Which is another, I mean, I know you said that you think the back half of this course is a little bit too automatic, but it's another kind of pressure. We're like, okay, we can all do these things, we all have to execute.
Definitely. And there's some OB to deal with. It's not every hole is really gettable, but there's some OB. Just the next 3 are really, really easy.
Another good shot from Jakob and you're in circle, right?
Yeah, I'm like 5-6 meters here, so still a good shot.
All right. You're not first up. That's important for your ego.
Mm-hmm.
You can also view your mental mistake in the last round as you letting Flo back into the conversation. It's just you being a good friend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm on full charity mode here.
Really good friend. such a good friend.
Yeah. Yeah. Not my best showing on the last 2 holes.
No?
Jakob.
Yeah.
Doing really well here.
Yeah.
And that's a beer frame on me.
It is, Carl. It is. It's also very, as we mentioned in the last round, incredibly pricey in the country you guys are playing in here.
Mm-hmm. But I think it might even out at the end. I think 3 out of 4 guys.
Not how it works, by the way. Not how it works. That's very explicitly stated in the rules. But
you should write a rule book. Hole 14, 196 meters, par 4. The first tee shot is just about getting distance, but even if you don't get that much distance, it shouldn't be a problem. Super stock shot on the first one. Maybe want to flex your muscles a little bit and then just execute the upshot and be within 6 meters, I would say.
So, talking about the momentum of the round right now, Jakob and Flo leading the way with minus 21. You with the past two holes stalling a little bit. Chris right behind you with minus 19.
Yeah, Chris also catching up with 2 birdies in a row, so everyone pretty much within this.
And maybe somebody on the chase card played a minus 30. Who knows?
Didn't happen. Spoiler.
Okay. Beautiful backdrop.
Yeah, and that's just fine. It's a little bit shorter than us, but really not a problem at all, as I mentioned. Not than us. I mean, Jakob and me didn't throw yet, so forget about that.
I'm assuming you, with your frustration and hate in your body right now, you put this one straight in the basket. That is a shot.
Yeah, this is really far. I actually don't go for a completely full shot due to my hand. Oh, and we have a form check.
Whoa, this is new.
Yeah, Jakob, really, really nice form, really compact, and you can see the timing is just completely perfect. The plant foot touches the ground exactly when he's at the peak of his extension. Okay. So Jakob really making almost the best out of his a little bit smaller stature.
That was nice.
Which he also covers up well with being really buff, as we've seen in the front line.
I'm also uninterested in being super buff, for the record.
Again, you could. But
I could.
You don't want to.
I don't want to.
You think it looks stupid. Conor is really working on his beer belly right now.
Yeah, of course. I've been working on that for a while, man.
And this needs to swing. Gets a bit of a drop, and that's like 9 meters.
Okay.
It's funny to say, but you're really not happy with 9 meters here. And I think this is just a thing that should not be the case on a hole this late, in the finishing stretch.
Yeah, nothing in the way here. We've seen a lot of really difficult holes on this course, and that they're kind of front-loaded. Could be seen as a criticism of the design.
You said that, not me.
I wasn't there, man.
Well, it's only, I think this hole really needs something. Something.
Like a little windmill that's like in front of the...
Yeah, something.
Thing where you have to time your putt.
Yeah, windmill mandatory or something, like a mini golf course.
Yeah. You have to throw with your offhand. Really perfect upshot from Jakob.
Imagine that, really.
Imagine the players meeting. We're like, and yes, you read that right on hole 14, your second throw.
We handed in that waiver to PDJ 6 months earlier. There was a lot of discussion on that rule, but yes, we eventually
got a lot of emails about this. But really good upshots from Flo and Jakob. They're sitting under the basket for their birdies to keep the lead.
Yeah, Chris with circle's edge look here. Must make at this point. Yeah, and he knows it. Yeah. And me from like 15 meters at this point. Good run.
Good run. Smart layup. You can see the frustration there. Like you said right before that.
Yeah, that putt, it felt like, to me it felt like almost losing it. Obviously it's not over, but like I just couldn't see a world where neither Jakob nor Flo get 3 of the last 4,
Yeah, if it was like one guy,
yeah, exactly.
You might be like, okay, he can just, you can just have something happen.
But as I said, there's a lot of OB on the last, like on a couple of the last, like 18 and 16, something can happen, I would say. So
So trying to fight against your fatalism there right now.
Yeah. Hole 15, another hole where you just need a stock shot really. You don't even need to push the distance that much. Land somewhere on the bottom of that hill and then just execute a good upshot. The upshot is a bit tricky and you really want to put it close due to the pin position. So
Yeah, because the upshot's a pretty straight uphill.
yeah, completely.
Everybody landing here in this little valley to the left last time. It flew a little bit further left than he might want.
No, I think it's kind of good to go a bit to the left actually for the angle.
Okay.
Because you're not, yeah. And Jakob also, could go for more but doesn't and is completely fine with just 115, 120 meters hyzer there.
But is there any disadvantage of going for more?
I mean, you could turn it over and Chris just got this really nose down, barely clears the OB there.
Oof.
But yeah, you just need to give it air. And I just also go for a hyzer, pretty similar shot to Jakob.
Yeah. For Chris, that's one can pretty easily assume that that's a result of the frustration of his past couple holes.
Yeah.
Very untypical mistake from him.
Yeah, and this is a bomb sidearm he needs to execute here now.
Right next to that trash can.
That was incredible.
Oh my God.
Distance. That was incredible sidearm distance.
It's very funny that he went like 12 deep.
Yeah.
He's left himself a terrible putt.
Obviously,
Absolutely terrible putt.
But
Yeah.
very impressive shot if you look at it objectively.
Is that far enough? Is that great? Is that perfect?
Yeah, this is about the distance where I want to be for the last holes.
Yeah.
Alter, wenn das kein Putt ist, könnte das mal wieder ein Birdie werden.
For our English-speaking listeners and watchers, viewers, Carl was communicating that he had confidence that he could make this one happen.
Jakob with the little standstill grunt, getting everything out of the shot. Yeah, it's good, Jakob.
Don't worry, babe.
You can make that.
You got this. We all believe in you. Flo, putting that oddly far away.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that far. It's like 6 meters, I would say.
Can't be done.
I agree.
Chris, after his explosion. Was he going for it?
Yeah, he was for sure going for it, but...
I mean, I guess not going for it is completely conceding.
Yeah. You never know. You never know in disc golf, so... Wow, that's such an important putt. He was even a bit longer. I think it was like 8 meters. Very, very important there.
This is important. You got this. You got this, right?
And this is for the Circle 1 stats at this point. 3.5 meters, and I got it.
Nice.
I think I am back to 50% for the round now.
You're crushing it, right? All right. They maintain their 2-stroke berth of you. Chris falling further behind from the top 3. And we're down to our last 3 holes.
Gets a pat on the back.
I'm sure that's helpful in that moment.
It's all you need sometimes.
Yeah. Carl, we don't hug enough.
Hole 16, 198 meters, par 4. Really a hole where you can pick and choose how aggressive you want to get off the tee. either play a safe sidearm or go for a bit of a flex sidearm or go for a flex backhand, and you might be able to reach it.
This is where Flo, if you haven't watched round 2, Flo puts up a monster shot here.
Yeah. And yeah, let's see. I'm interested to see how aggressive everyone's getting now. And Flo and Jakob are just thinking about putting this inbounds.
In your position, like you're saying they're just interested in getting it inbounds because they're neck and neck. They don't want to make any dumb mistakes.
Yeah, you just can't make exactly that mistake. Almost gets saved by the trees, but that's OB.
Was he trying? Was he going for the?
I think
huge.
I think it was just a play he practiced, and
okay.
And that's actually, I am in favor of that play, because you should, in situations like these, when the pressure's on, you should actually stay with what you're comfortable with.
Okay. Both OB. Where is your head at?
I couldn't believe it, especially going OB on the sidearm is really, really careless mistake, because Flo at least has an easy up and down for the par. And as I alluded to, I throw it even shorter this time, but it's safe.
Okay. But it's safe. I mean, that's huge. I don't know how long your upshot is at that point, but
yeah, I think
first person from the flight to land it in bounds. I think Chris is going to follow suit there.
Yeah, he is gonna. And actually, if Jakob and Flo were not to go OB there, I think I would have went for the
aggressive play. I was going to ask where your head was there.
Yeah, because now with the birdie, I can just.
Sorry, shut up. I want to joke. Okay, now you. No, wait, shut up. I'm a happy dog.
I have to shut up at dogs here.
All right, now you're back.
Okay. Yeah, so put it into bullseye here.
Swing.
Yeah, there was too much hyzer. I needed to release that flatter, and I'm at 10 meters here.
Putting straight at OB.
That doesn't matter at this point. I need to make it either way.
Okay,
so
yeah, you can't lay up. This is but it's interesting. Obviously, the people you're hunting down, what they have done changes your game plan there. But does that is that in your head at all about like the lack of confidence, about the nervousness of changing your plan based on other people?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you don't have a decision to make, and then it's just like, okay, you have to go for this. And Jakob, with a good shot, but really nervy putt now, because Flo is very likely going to put it very close.
Flo's still looking for his discs to this day, I've heard.
I found it.
Okay.
I was the dude to find it.
Such a humble brag. Such a small thing to be proud of.
Actually, not the easiest stance here, but it shouldn't be a problem. And it's not.
Okay, just outside of bullseye.
Aber ist halbwegs gegangen. Ja, eben. Ihr habt die Hüfte nutzen können und deswegen war die Range auf jeden Fall gut.
Hips don't lie.
Yeah. Letting you in on some secrets there.
With a putt that could decide the round for you.
And this was the first time, the first putt in a long time that felt really good. I thought I made it, but it just dropped out of the sky a little bit too much. And yeah, that pretty much ends my chances, or likely ends my chances.
Especially with that par from Jakob, that he's managed to save it.
Yeah.
Flo looks like he's going to save it.
Yeah. Super good putt from Jakob in that situation. Really, really so important to keep it together down the stretch.
Chris with the only birdie. One behind you, still can challenge you for third if we concede that you're out of contention. I'm never giving up on my boy.
We will see. a lot of things need to go my way now.
We are outside.
We are together.
Oh my!
We are healthy.
We are inclusive.
Smile.
Smile. You are playing
Take this goal.
PDGA Europe.
Smile.
Hole 17, 144 meters, par 3 downhill. Yeah, a hole that's a lot about distance control, a lot about committing the shot out over OB to the right. Really, the OB isn't that tight, so you should put it in bounds and you should put it inside the circle at this skill level if there's no wind. So, yeah. And actually, when we stepped up to the tee, there was some wind to deal with. Actually, some, pretty stiff headwind breeze came up.
So it's really kind of a genius level play that you let them take the box from you.
Yeah, exactly. I need the wind read. All according to plan at this point.
Yeah, they're those dogs, so guess you're not allowed to talk.
Alright, I won't. Wow.
That is a beautiful shot.
Yeah, especially being the wind dummy here, it's perfectly executed.
Never heard that phrase before, wind dummy.
You should watch more coverage then.
Dream flight till I die. I'm a loyalist.
This disc was completely invisible in person and also on the video. Apparently, it's.
We can keep the tension and see where it ended up.
We don't know where
no
it
idea.
is. Might be OB 50 meters right. Might be parked. Ooh, and
Really hanging out wide.
Yeah, but I think that's gonna work.
Yeah, it's just fine.
He's fine. And I had trouble committing this. Always landed 15 meters short left, so I tell myself to just trust it out wide and put pop on it, and I did. I really did. I really did.
It's not often that you compliment yourself, and so I should have known that this was a trap.
I think this answers your question from the second round if OB Long is in play here.
Yeah. Man, I'm really excited to see how you turn this one around and win.
Wait for it.
This is gonna be such a crazy last round. Last hole. That's a very confidence training airball for somebody who has a tie at the lead.
Good run.
Yikes.
Yup.
This is a weird question. We should focus on the results here, because this is oh man, guys.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
He gave himself a pretty hard tap on the head there.
Because that would have been taking third place from you, right? Because you're about to drop down to 20.
Yep.
Oof. Okay. Well, with this, Jakob will be taking the lead.
Will he? Yes.
Okay, so Jakob with a 1, coming up to a par 4 at the end here.
I could see a big sigh of relief. This was, even from that distance in that situation, it's so hard and so important to make these putts.
I want to focus on the results here because it's an exciting situation for this last hole. But how is it for you commentating on yourself?
Well,
I mean, you knew how this one went out.
I had more fun rounds to comment on, I have to say, but it's okay.
It's fun doing this with you, and I think it's cool for the audience too.
I hope so. Hole 18, 209 meters, par 4. Eagle theoretically in play, although no one's gonna go for it. Spoiler. Yeah, either lay it up short to a little bit of a bigger part of the fairway and make your upshot longer, or go for glory, as I like to do here, and yeah, give yourself a really easy upshot, or at least a pretty manageable par if you go OB.
Jakob checking 1,000 times to make sure that he is in the lead.
I think he's only thinking about putting this safe at this point. And a really conservative hyzer, but job done.
Will that leave him like 100 meters, 90 meters?
Yeah, I think it's even more, probably 115. So
Okay.
not at all an easy approach from there. And one thing about this hole, it's also not easy to play it for par from that position, I would say. You still have to, the fairway narrows down and you still have to execute the next shot no matter what happens here.
It seemed like a huge forehand from Chris. Was that far?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't, I think it was just a stock forehand, not full gas. Still to the slightly thicker part of the fairway.
Flo needing to go for significantly more here.
This has a lot of swing. And it finds OB just barely.
Which has got to be the biggest relief that Jakob could get in that moment.
Yeah. And I don't...
You are OB, right?
I'm so OB.
Yeah, this is
incredibly OB.
This is... Is that like a 2-stroke penalty, or how does that work?
I'm stoked. And this is still not so easy. Needs to put this safe.
For our English viewers, he was saying how much he loves disc golf and how much fun he was having.
Yeah, and this is high. Needs to sit.
Sits.
Yeah. And that...
Getting high fives from Flo in that situation speaks a lot to Flo's character. I mean, I realize it's the correct thing to do, but it's cool to see.
Yeah. And Flo pretty much needs a throw in here.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
On a normal basket, that might have been in.
Yep.
The course designer was like, whoops.
Did him dirty there. The course designer just prevented the coolest moment of all time.
Yeah. Okay, and so Chris putting that one really near has terrible implications for you.
Yeah, so Carl needs to throw this in now.
Is Carl good at that?
Let's see.
Carl's lining this up.
I know exactly how far that is now. Basket better be scared. I think from the side view it kind of looked close, judging by the...
Man, that course design did you dirty by not putting it 5 meters back and not elevated.
Always so unfair to me.
This golf is so unfair. Jakob, counting his lucky stars that this is in bounds.
Oh yeah. And that's game.
Yeah.
I figured out the putter again, Connor.
Okay, just in time. Just in time to drive home. Chris in with a birdie to take him into what I imagine is third place.
Yep. And Flo with a
It's an incredibly dramatic birdie.
I think this means quite a lot to him, you know. It was awkward.
But it means a lot to him.
Yeah, you know, Jakob, on all the tournaments I've been with him, he didn't show what he was capable of until now. So I think it's so cool to see him, you know, execute and finally show what he's capable of. Because,
great performance,
yeah. And my boy looking fly.
Such fast class. Still seem to be a flight full of like good vibes despite the disappointment.
Auf dem ersten Platz mit einer minus 24 Jakob Ettlinger.
Jakob, herzliche Gratulation.
Vielen Dank. Oh, cool. Dann haben wir in der MPO-Kategorie noch den Schweizer Meister zu küren. Der Schweizer und Meister Emile Barbe.
Congratulations to your tournament, the Swiss Disc Golf Championship. You won first place. I heard it's the first time playing in Switzerland, the tournament. How was the whole experience? Can you tell me something about it?
I mean, the whole experience felt like almost like a holiday, I have to say. I was at home with my parents and we traveled back and forth because it's not so far from my home, but I've never been here before.
Okay.
So it was like, oh, let's go again to the mountains, to the Swiss mountains, and just enjoy the views. And I don't know, it was like I just rooted for everyone who played with me, and also of course rooted for myself. And I don't know, that somehow like helped me to stay mentally strong and had fun all weekend long. You know, the meal yesterday in the evening on top of the mountain was awesome, and like all the surroundings, so I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you very much for being here. It was a great pleasure to have not just Swiss people here at the Swiss Disc Golf Championships. And I would say it was a little bit of a reality check for the Swiss MPO players. They played good the last round, but it wasn't enough. And I hope you're going to be here next year, or maybe, I don't know, maybe the year after. I still have to figure that out. And also, again, like yesterday, I stayed up there at the TD tent, and then I was hearing someone playing an instrument in this kind of mountain there, and it was Jakob, and it was, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. So thank you for being here, and having you here is a pleasure.
I lied to you, by the way, Carl. I knew that he won because I saw from our friend Leonard him playing trombone up there.
You gotta block Leonard as well then.
I'll never block Leonard.
What?
You for sure. Dreamflight for sure. Leonard never. Congratulations to Jakob. By far the cutest tournament winning speech I've ever seen.
Again, congratulations, and also great round by Flo. And not the greatest rounds by Chris and me, but that's life.
But looks like a beautiful tournament. Beautiful area, and really exciting as a viewer.
Yeah, I can really recommend this tournament. All come and check it out. There were a lot of spaces left, which is a shame, and we got so much out of it as well. The gondol ride up the hill was for free.
Nice.
The players' dinner was for free, so
some paid.
Yeah.
But thank you again, Dreamflight. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.